Let's see if I can get this working first time, because I remember having a little bit of issues with Oblivion when I was testing this out earlier. That's not Oblivion, that is the wrong game I've just launched. Yeah, man. My audio might be a little different from last time. Oh, goodness me, that is way too loud. Just that the volume mixer. I think that's a more comfortable level. I might actually... there we go. I'll keep it there. Right, let's see if it will launch Oblivion. Let's see here. Doesn't seem to be wanting to capture it right now. Let's see if I can change that to here. Let's see. Is that going to launch? Nope, Oblivion has crashed. We are off to a good start. Okay, it still is not capturing. This is a very good start we're off to. Okay, let's try this again. Very clunky start to the stream. And I think Oblivion, yep, Oblivion has crashed once again. I forgot how crashy Oblivion is. Oh, there we go! Finally. Took a while, but the game capture eventually got around to capturing Oblivion. Let's start a new game. Don't know quite what I'm going to go for in terms of class and race yet.
I was born 87 years ago.
What I do know is that
For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor.
I hope you can hear me over.
But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates.
I'm going to skip the cutscene. Oh, it is too loud. Can I open the volume mixer here? Yes, I can. Well, the sensitivity seems quite high. I might try and reduce that. Can I reduce that? I can. That seems better. Okie dokie. Let's have a look at what's available. Now, remember all the rays, obviously. There are some nuances as to, for example, I think the Dark Elves get bonuses to archery? Yeah, and I always forget that. There's always these minor things like, I always know that they obviously have fire resistance. And I usually remember their racial abilities, like the Ancestral Ghost. I do often struggle with, for example, the bow, description magic, and such from Dark Elf, Ultima, all the others. Might just go for an Imperial. Looks normal enough for these graphics. Bit of a skin tone change there between the male and female. Okie dokie. Ourselves a lovely imperial name, by which means something which sounds vaguely Roman. So, Tenrius Latinus. Those Latin, haha. Eyes. I think brown looks better. What a very generic looking man. Shall we change his appearance a bit? Yeah, you can make your character look quite funny by adjusting these, obviously. I already love how funny he looks. He looks angry. This is a fearsome looking man I've made. Should all beware. You see this man coming towards you. Run. Look at this little thing around his chin and neck. That is fantastic. Perfect. What a handsome boy. Oh, it's not happy with me dragging that. There we are. Look at this man. This is a man I think any man or woman would be happy to marry. He's very handsome. Oh, 100% that. Bridge. I've never made something so artistically perfect before. This is what this game's all about, right? Could stab someone with this point on our head. That is perfect. Alright, let's have a look at what hairs we can go for. I see we can't go completely bald. I think that's about right. This is our man. He will carry us through. Bingo. She wish looks better. Oh, that. There we go. He's an angry old man.
Oh, look. An Imperial in
Perfect.
the Imperial prison. I guess they don't
Always
play
like this guy. He's so
favorites, huh?
snarky.
Your own kinsman
I can
thinks
relate.
you're a piece of human trash. How sad. I bet the guards give you special treatment before the end.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
That's right. You're going
love some
to
special
die
treatment.
here, Imperial. You're going to die. Imperial criminal scum like you give the Empire a bad name.
Yeah,
you see.
we do give him a bad
You're
name.
an embarrassment. Best if you just
I think,
disappear.
don't know what you mean. No, not embarrassment.
Hey,
I mean, just
you hear that? The
look at my
guards are
handsome
coming for
face.
you.
Who could ever be embarrassed if I can... I think I'm going to struggle. If I turn fast enough, perhaps. Or I could just go on the inventory screen. Who could ever be ashamed of that face?
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead.
I think it's the perfect counterpart
My
to
job right now is to get you to safety.
the
What's
character
this
created
prisoner
by
doing here?
Squid
This
Gaming.
cell is supposed to be off limits.
Who else had
Usual
a
mix up with the watch.
his
Never
face
mind.
look at the
Get that
stung
gate
by
open.
bee. This is the
Stand
complete
back,
opposite.
prisoner. We won't
quite
hesitate to
like
kill
it.
you if you get in our way.
No sign of Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
Oblivion's always probably been my
I've seen you.
favourite game, probably.
Let me see your face.
Game I
You are the one from my
had
dreams.
for
Then the stars
a good few years.
were
I've
right.
played. It's probably most played game if you
This
count
is
all
the
hours
day.
across all consoles.
Gods give me
I preferred it to
strength.
Skyrim. I preferred the plot. Skyrim definitely does have better
Assassins
graphics
attack my
though.
sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the
I'll try not
entrance
to
to
skip
that
through
escape
them,
route leads through your cell.
Dialogue and text too much in case we have viewers who are unfamiliar with the game.
I am your emperor,
I'll just-
Uriel Septim.
I'll try
By
not to
the
talk too much
grace
over
of the
them either.
gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way. Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for. You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
Yes, indeed we must keep moving. We must
Better
get
not close
Patrick
this one.
Stewart to
There's
safety.
no way to open it from the other side.
Looks like this is
Don't
your lucky
try it.
day.
I'm
Stay
watching.
out of our way.
So this area is quite dark. I prefer keeping the darkness
Don't try
on
it.
dark.
I'm watching you.
Stand
Actually,
aside, prisoner.
looking at the capture, it's picking up like much. It's actually picking up like better on the stream than it is on my actual primary monitor.
Close up left. Protect
That's
the Emperor.
quite interesting
Protect
actually.
yourself.
I think if things are too dark for me to see
This is
my primary monitor, I can just switch over and view it on the stream because it's genuinely actually quite a bit brighter on stream,
You thought we'd go down easy?
like noticeably.
Are you all right, sire?
That is quite interesting. Where's Reynolds' katana gone?
Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
She's dropped it somewhere.
How could they be waiting for us
It's
here?
on the stairs? I hope it's
No,
not
there's
locked.
too
Oh,
many
there it
back
is.
now. Don't
It's
worry,
quite
sire.
easy to see on
We
stream.
will get you out of here. They won't be the first.
What's my brightness saying on? Can I reduce it? Because I think it's, oh, it's already on lowest. It's actually appearing really brightly on,
Underestimate the blades.
it's still really, appearing really brightly on
I'll take
stream,
point.
but it's
Let's
quite dark
move.
on primary monitor.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Right, I'm gonna decide that. I think we're going to use swords in this run. So I'm gonna pull out this sword, and we're gonna start fighting. First battle are rats. Nice and easy battle. Actually, what I might do is play this game a lot. Can I up the difficulty? Let's see how that goes. It's too difficult, I'll reduce it. But I think we should be fine, especially for these early levels on a high difficulty like that. Because the difficulty scaling isn't the best in this game. I love this game to bits, but I think it could scale difficulty better, especially for the magic and stealth classes. For combat, it's alright. But I remember, as a thief, once you get past level, I think it must be level 8-ish, the game becomes very tedious and annoying. Oh goodness, yeah, we are losing health at an increased rate. Okay, a little bit, quite a bit more difficult. We do have healing spells, so I think I might spec into probably a bit of the basic class. I'll probably make my own, which has aspects in healing, so restoration magic, swords, probably heavy armor. I don't think I'm gonna do much sneaking around, much sneaky work. Going to heal up before we advance. We could just do a rest. This lets us get our restoration skill up a bit. Surround in circles. This is a shorter stream than I initially had planned. This is originally going to be a 3-hour stream. I'm having to reduce that to only 2 hours because I have other commitments to attend to. The next Oblivion stream I'm hoping will be longer. Now in the next room there's a bit more difficult fight, so I'm gonna get up to full health before I progress. Once I've got my health full from healing, I'm going to rest to recover stamina. I know resting does heal health, but as I said, I want to get restoration up. We'll get one more restoration up before we do a rest. Sensitivity does seem very high, and I did lower it earlier in the stream. Okay, let's do a rest for an hour to get our stamina up and our magicka. Let's progress. So right there, obviously, we can kill that. Now you can, it is weird to cheat level your stealth at this point. But let's not do that, because that's cheating. There's a zombie which comes running up, you can take care of that, and there's some rats which won't alert to you. Probably should have put the armor on, shouldn't I? Oh, foolish of me, I'll do that now. Yes. It's perfectly. So this rat here and the next one, they won't alert to you, so you can just sneak around up there almost indefinitely and get your stealth up. Don't let that do as much damage as possible to the zombie before I get involved. Takes the opportunity to... Wait, the rat took care of a zombie? That never happens. That is... I thought it was crucial that the rat always won. Sorry, the zombie always won. That's kinda cool. I missed this laser attack. It's okay, these won't trigger on us. It's a good way to get our blade skill up. Yeah, we do less damage when we've got low fatigue, so I'm just gonna wait here, do some more healing to get restoration up. Stealth get up a bit before we advance. I don't think there's any big battles coming up any time particularly soon. It's better to be prepared. Can also run. There are more rats here. You see, I can't actually see into that corner on main monitor, but I can on when I'm looking at the stream capture. That is useful. Oh, there we go. We are down. Maybe I should decrease the difficulty a little bit. Maybe I should just I think we'll finally continue. I'll just be a bit more cautious. Rather than the autosave happens before the rest, opposed to after. Should have been made more sense in my head, but never mind. Alright, let's grab the gear. Oh, my mouse is going everywhere, goodness. Go. Right, let's get some heals off. Not full there, but hopefully the rat will take care of a zombie again. That'd be quite nice. Wondering if the difficulty scales the rat up more than the zombie, and that's why the rat is able to take care of it. Oh, apparently not. Yeah, the zombie won this time. Yeah, the zombie's a bit easier to fight than the rats. For once, usually zombies are far more difficult than rats, but I found this difficult because the rats jump at you in their attack, while the zombies don't. You can just sort of slowly walk backwards, and you'll be fine against them. Same against wolves. Their attack animation, they need to be stationary for it. So against wolves, again, you can just walk back at the right moment, and they won't hit you. Combat in this game isn't exactly the most refined process. Gonna let my stamina recover a bit. But my audio quality is okay. I'm using a different mixer because in my previous streams my voice was rather tinny. I'm hoping that this has fixed that. I'll listen back to it after the stream, see if it's any better. Hopefully it is. It's a free mixer, so I can't complain too much if it didn't work. Could probably get in 3 attack stream blocks there actually once it's stunned. Keep that in mind for next time. Only getting 1 there because I messed up. Probably could have gotten a 3rd one there. There we go, yeah, 3. Right, let's heal up. There's more rats ahead. Right, let's have a quick little wander around. wonder how much restoration is gone up by. So I'm gonna try and get it up reasonably well. So anyway, it's done by 3. That's acceptable. Can be one of our major skills, I think. Blade, heavy armor, restoration, block. Have up to 7, can't we? Should probably have something ranged. Not sure if that's going to be archery or a magic skill yet. Maybe security, because I imagine we're picking a lot of locks. Maybe I'll... There's alteration that lets you get the ease burden spells. Because they're a run saver. I say run saver if there's an end game. They are very useful burden spells. As you carry more loot, which lets you get more money and so on and so forth. Goodness me. Okay. Do what I did earlier, just gonna run around, get my health up using restoration spells. Get restoration up. You know what? I don't think I can be bothered. I'm gonna run back a bit so I can do a proper rest. There we are. Now we can advance again. Oh, there's not a ranged drain. Might be a ranged drain life spell, I think, for restoration. That might end up being my method of ranged attacks. Maybe Conjuration. I think Conjuration... Is Conjuration the fastest leveling skill? I think it might be. It was 2, that's not ideal. So there's a shield down here. And the helmet. Okay, let's throw the helmet and shield on. There's a bit more armor points. Oh, there was 3 rats. Goodness. Okay. How far back does that put us? Please not too far back. Oh, just see it. We did a rest. Right, time to do that again. Hopefully I can bid them in one at a time, rather than having to fight all 3 at once. Yeah, I think I managed to bait just the one. Computer, once again, I don't think is particularly happy with me using 2 monitors. There's a lot of games that aren't happy with that, so I'm getting a little bit of... I always use lag and, as an incorrect term I've realised, so I just use it to mean a drop in frame rate, but I'm pretty sure a friend of mine was explaining to me that it's specifically an internet thing, or was that latency? But either way, there's a lot of drop of frame rate I've noticed in my runs. I've got 2 monitors going. 2 monitors is the easier way for me to have StreamLabs up on the other monitor, so I can then see chat as well. It would be possible to do this with only 1 monitor, but this is by far the easier way. Come to pick up a shield first. See, one of the rats on this difficulty isn't too bad. Just when they group up, it's quite difficult. Can't remember what was actually in this chest. We just looted it not that long ago. Well, the lockpicks to open it though, so yeah, we'll go. Oh, just gold lockpicks and torches. I mean, torches. Should we use torches? I mean, it's probably bright enough, regardless. I'll equip one anyways, just to have a look. I kind of like the effect of it. It's not actually that useful, but it's a really nice effect. Look how that looks against that wall there. Fantastic. Can't have a torch and a sword at the same time while we are holding a shield though, unfortunately. Maybe I shouldn't have went for a power attack. I probably would have better for me to not do that. Right, we need to heal. Okie dokie. I think we might struggle with the goblin area a bit. We might need to be a bit clever. Power tackle that. Oh, yeah, I'm getting a little bit of lag there. Not sure if I picked up on the stream because I was looking at main monitor. Let's hope that doesn't persist. Maybe I should just at some point just have it so I'm using this stream thing as my primary way of moving about, because it's much brighter. And then just have the game tab itself in the second monitor. Oh, there's 2 rats. That's gonna be a pain, especially since I'm not in full health. Okay, let's drink a health potion. How many? Okay, we've got 2. Ah, why? Oh, there's probably a wall behind me, isn't there? I'm panicking and I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Yep, that's my bad. I panicked and pressed the wrong button rather than the healing button. Right, back here. I should probably save more often. Probably help out quite a bit. Also just gonna enable auto run. It should actually, since we're not being a very sneaky class, auto run shouldn't be too bad for us. I also thought there's just 2 rats down there. But on regular difficulty, they are more or less 1 or 2 shots, so you wouldn't notice, I suppose. Ah, I forgot how much I hate lockpicking in this game. It's better than Skyrim, in my opinion. But that's personal preference. Okey-dokey. I bait just this nearest one. Yes, I can. Perfect. We desperately need that shield. Oh, triggered the further rare, but not the nearer one. I was not expecting that. Get the healing. For whatever reason, I've decided to play this in the complete dark, like it's a horror game. I don't know why. Whoa, what's happening there? Wish I had the shield. Had to take a health potion earlier than I was hoping for. Okie dokie. Actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna do a rest. Which also saves, thankfully. Right, shield, helmet. Pick both of those. Don't we look fetching in that helmet? Okie dokie. not sure if that lag's showing up on stream. I need to be quicker when I'm checking for the lag. Let's do some healing before we go ahead. Yeah, I think the goblin area might be rather difficult. There's a couple of traps we can use there, which can take out a few of them, but it won't take out all of them. I think the skirmisher especially is going to be rather difficult. Okay. I know what to pull in the views. I need to make it so that I have Morshu set up as if I'm a VTuber, so it obviously tracks my motions or whatever, and having Morshu talk while I talk or indicate or whatever the like. That'd pull in the views, right? Everyone's thirsty for Morshu. He's basically forgotten her name. Ekum Bookum woman. Corone? Don't really watch her streams personally. I'm just aware of the meme. Okay, let's do some healing before we advance. Has my audio gone funny there? Because it wasn't giving me noise when I was casting healing spells. Right, this is the goblin area. This area is going to be a little bit of the pain. It does give us a sneaking tutorial, but I'm not going to use it because I do not want to do much sneaking. Well, sneaking isn't fun. Yeah, he shows way better up on stream capture. Oh, look how little damage we're doing to him. I have to try and bait him back. And we can get him. There we go. Rather close, and he's probably the easiest goblin in this cave. Oh. Okay, let's run back a little bit until we can do a rest. There we go. There's the mortar and pestle here, which I'll pick up just because it gives us a tutorial quest thing. I'm not going to use it. Pick this chest though, because we need all the healing potions we can get, and I can't remember which ones have them. Right, if we run at this guy, we can trigger this trap. Get it to kill him. Oh no, he moved too far forward, never mind. He's going to be a pain, he's a skirmisher. He attacks much faster. I wish we got him with that trap, that would have been so much easier for us. There we go. Actually, the bear fell souls for a reasonable amount. Yeah, I'm gonna run back, do a little bit of healing. And we will progress. I love this game. It doesn't have Skyrim's graphics, obviously, but I think it's charming in its own way. Can we get both of them with that trap? Yes, we can. Marvellous. Because I can't actually see in the primary, I don't know what's up ahead here. Oh, I don't have torches equipped. thought I didn't save when we did that. There we are. Is there anything else around here that you want to pick up? Doesn't look like it. Who will be down here? One of these chests has healing potions in. I can't remember which. There we go. Is it this one? No. Is it the other one? Yes! Perfect. Right, now there's a dude who comes along here. Let's try and bait him back. Come on. There he is. He's noticed us. I think I've been overestimating these goblins. I've been having an easier time with these than I have with the rats for the most part, I feel. Right now, goblin down there we can kill with this trap. Hopefully without setting his buddy off. Oh, we'll set his buddy off. That's... Oh no, the rats aren't going to get him in time, and I think we'll set off Shaman. This has been a disaster. Oh no, the rats have got him. The rats... No, they've not. They have. Oh, they've not. He can't decide if he wants to attack us or the rat. Us. Because he's taking care of the rat. Marvellous. Okey-dokey. Actually, I think the shaman might have triggered it on the rats instead of us. That'd be nice. That means we can get a chance to heal. Maybe not. Okay. Oh no, he's triggered on us. Maybe. And we can do this. Oh, is there a rat behind us as well? That's annoying. Right, let's get some healing potions down us. Whoa! I've accidentally moved the stream. How on earth did I do that? Right, hang on a sec. I'm going to Alt Tab and save here because I've got a funny feeling it's going to crash when I try to move the stream back to position. We'll save here. Yeah, for some reason the mouse has grabbed the screen. The stream, sorry. That's not something I've seen before. It wasn't even on this monitor. Center on screen. There we go. Is it going to crash Oblivion loading back in? It didn't! Fantastic! It usually does. We're going to use both of those. Especially if we're going to fight the shaman after. Oh, my sword broke. That's not ideal. There's a little bit less range. I think swords must break faster on higher difficulties. It's okay. I think you'll level up faster on high difficulties as well. We're getting so many skill gains. Why are there so many rats flanking us? I thought those rats would only target the goblin, but no, they've targeted us. Gonna use restoration to get my health up rather than taking a rest. Again, I want to get that skill up. There we go. Let's advance. That's the wrong way. Here we are. Right, it's only the shaman left. I think we can get another sword in one of those boxes back there. Which might be worthwhile, because I've got a funny feeling this one might break by the time we enter the wilds. So we'll want a backup. No, no. Actually, I'll take the ale anyways. Is it in this chest? Yeah, okay. We'll take the iron longsword as a backup. We'll take the hammer. The hammer might pick armor as a skill. Just so we can repair things, because that'll save us quite a bit of money. Yeah, let's try and do that now. I've already got a nice spare sword, so I might not do the katana. And just focus on the armor for now. Wow, one shot and it broke. Fantastic. No real point blocking her. We can't block spells. She can't outspeed us because oh, she's also horrifically outdamaging us. Oh, that was a wash. How far back was our last save? Please say it wasn't too far back. Oh, it was back here. Of course it was. Right, I'm going to. Oh, the sword broke again. What I'll do is instead of healing the spells this time around, I'll just do a rest so we can get a save after killing him. So I think this goblin shaman is going to take a few attempts. What spiders? She's not spiders, has she? Oh, the rat's hard. Okay. Let's run back. Pop a save. Let's go. I think sneaking around it might be pointless. I think that might be too difficult. So we're gonna go in here. Take what we can. Especially that sword. Actually, it might be worth switching over to that sword, because it's got the same amount of damage, but it's got a better range. Yeah. Okay. This'll do. Yep, already on reasonably low. That'll do. Goodness me. Oh, I've just realised that it's moved stream again. Sorry, I'm sorry, I did not notice that. That is bizarre. Why does it keep... Can I lock this in place? Center on screen. Sorry, I'm not sure how long that's been moving for. Can I lock it? Oh yes, I can. I can lock that down here. Does that mean I can't move it? It does. Fantastic. Hopefully that'll fix that problem. Goodness me, how unprofessional of me. Right, let's take another crack at the Goblin Shaman. A sec. Just realised I've got... There we go. Someone was being awkward on my second monitor. Okay. If we don't beat her this time, I might just try and run past her. We'll see. What on earth has happened there? Oh, we've went into third person. Assume I must have pressed the wrong button. There we go. Alright, this is going to be my last attempt at trying to beat her. If this fails... We're already off to a bad start, we missed our power attack. Alright, I'm going to run back, I'm going to try and loot her, and then maybe just run past her anyways. Right, let's loot her chest. Right, can we just run past her? She's gonna make that difficult. Can I tempt her out? Doesn't look like it. Oh! She fainted beneath the fireball. Oh, I just healed again. Okay, I'm just gonna run past it. Now that I've one past her, I'm feeling cocky. Come get me. She's only got limited charges on her staff, so she might come in for a physical attack at some point. You definitely need some sort of tactic to handle mages better, though. As she's demonstrating, we don't have much good against her. Ah, I think her staff has broke. Oh gosh darn it! I should have saved. Well, I should have saved once I got up there. Again, we actually made pretty decent work there. I'm gonna try that again. Can we rest? Yes, we can. So I'm gonna try that again. Goal is to get past her. Make her waste all the charges on her staff. And hopefully use as few healing potions in that time as possible so we can use those for a melee fight against her. Okay, let's get the longsword out for its increased range. Or maybe I should just try and repair the katana. Never mind, that hasn't given us much good for that. Yeah, okay, we'll just stick with the longsword. Come on! No, she moved. Okay, I'll loose her box. And we will try and get up here and force her to waste all her staff slots. Hello, Bud Viking. Where's that thing? I remember the Lego Yoda death sounds. I miss the Lego Star Wars games, they were good. Come on. These are elite strategies of I don't have anything to deal with a mage, so hopefully she'll come engage us in melee combat shortly. As soon as her staff breaks. Okay, man. Oh, so that's what I was going to save when I got up here. So don't have to repeat the whole process of it. Come in. Put your staff away. Nope, yep, just put her staff away. Okay, here we go. We've got more healing potions to work with this time. Speaking of... Come on. We can take her out. We can do it. Now Sharon's away, we can't. She's getting too much distance. Should not have went for a power attack there. That was probably too much of a risky move. Come on. She's nearly dead. We can do this. There we go. Good grief. That took way longer than I was hoping for. Okay. Let's have a heal. Drop an autosave. I think I'm on about max, if not just below. I'm not quite on max. I'll put it up on max, why not? I've got like a huge number of hours in this game, so I figured why not put it on a bit harder?
Protect the Emperor until help arrives. Help? What makes you think help will give you a reward for those tasks? We need to get the Emperor out of here.
So yeah, just gonna let them take care of the mythic dung. I'm not gonna deal with that if I can avoid it. Yeah, we'll go.
It's that prisoner again. Kill him.
Hey Boris, how's it
You may
going?
as well make yourself useful. Carry that torch and stick. Farewell.
No.
Oh, just realized, I'm
he
not
is
sure
one of
if
them. He can help us.
I've set something up
He
right on the
must
stream,
help us.
because
As you wish,
I
son.
thought I had that chat would be appearing on.
They cannot understand why I trust
Yeah, but it doesn't seem to be.
They've not seen what I
Oh, it's because. Okay, I'm gonna have to
How can I
quickly
explain?
tab off the screen, so I realised that Oblivion being Oblivion, it has moved things around so much that things aren't where they're supposed to be anymore. I'm gonna have to quickly fix that. That is annoying. Yeah, that's there. That's there. Yeah, rather annoyingly, Oblivion doesn't seem to tab. It doesn't seem to like StreamLabs that much. So it's moved things around when I didn't want it to. So there's some sort of invisible tabs where things go, and it's just moved them completely out of place. It was moving around the capture earlier. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, Todd Howard. Let's see. Can I? Okay, I'll just slowly move that into the corner. There we go. Can I should really just lock all these tabs in position. That's what I should do. I keep forgetting to do that. I keep leaving them unlocked while I'm moving them around to get a nice thing going on, and I just keep forgetting to lock them back into position. There we go. They're all locked. Fortunately, it doesn't look like chat box is working. There should be a chat box going there whenever someone types. Let's put something in the message, but I noticed that your message of it just works didn't seem to go through. I fixed that. I'm no computer whiz. If I can't get this fixed shortly, I'll just if this isn't work, I'll just move away. Is that the correct source? I don't know. Whatever. Sure, why not? Let's see if that works. I hope that works.
You know.
Because unfortunately, it doesn't just work. I'm sure. Is there blue lines from the OBS positioning going across the screen there? I've just removed it if there was. But I guide and protect
I've
us.
served the Nine all my days, and I chart my
Sure,
course.
you'll be interested
I
to
know
see
these stars.
what we look like the Bud Viking. I'll just quickly go thing because we have done the typical Oblivion strategy of making ourselves as ugly as possible. The natural thing to do. Go for the warrior.
The signs I
approximates
read
what I
show
want to do.
the end of my path. Your star,
Right.
but with such hope, and with no trophies of my triumph.
I'll try not to
precede
keep
me,
skipping through
but
dialogue.
I have
Actually,
lived well, and
probably
my ghost shall rest
a
easy.
bad idea.
Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to
So the
see
Bud Viking.
the hour of my death,
Have you played Oblivion before?
to face my
Or are you
apportioned fate,
new to this?
then fall. I go to my grave, a tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while, then we must part.
Neat. Is it going to trigger Boris giving me the
There's no
torch?
time to talk
There
now,
we'll go.
prisoner.
Yeah, I'll show you. We have went for this handsome-looking gentleman. Oh, the head chat's actually working now. I couldn't get into Skyrim because me and my brother owned it, but it was technically on his Xbox we owned it, and thus, by the time I got to play it, it was about 2 or 3 years out of fashion. So I was brought up on Oblivion, so it's the one I'm most familiar with, and the plot's better in Oblivion, but the Grand Skyrim, the gameplay, the sort of fighting mechanics and that, the combat mechanics and graphics are quite a bit better. But I much prefer the plot of Oblivion. Okay.
Protect the Emperor!
I'll probably be less vocal than I was on the other stream, just because I'll probably be concentrating quite a bit more in Oblivion. As my voice makes it better, by the way, because I've noticed when I was watching a playback of another stream, my voice seemed kind of tinny. So I've thrown a new mixer on. Is it any clearer? Is it less tinny? Is it deeper? Is it higher? I didn't actually listen to the audio back, which I probably should have, because for all I know, I sound like a chipmunk right now.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Now, if you grew up on Skyrim, these are the blades before the Emperor died. Okay. Sound fine, that's good enough for me. I love this game so much.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try, let's go.
Let's go.
I'll go back here temporarily. There's no, I need to go out as soon as the combat music triggers, though. So I can pick up Glenroy's sword. I need to get it back to him again, to Boris after.
It's a dead end.
But I can take that shortly.
I don't know. I don't see any good options here. They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
For the Emperor!
I've noticed that.
You thought we'd go
Oh,
down
I'll
easy?
move out now.
Take them down.
The chat thing I've thrown on to the stream capture is only capturing stuff after a certain point, so only half your messages are currently available,
against the Prince of Destruction,
which is
Take-
quite amusing. But I'm
find
glad I
him
finally got
and
that working.
close shut the jaws.
I would have thought that it would have fallen off at some point. Oh, Jesus!
Take up with the cause.
Was I in low health? Or was I just one shot? I was probably in low health, I imagine. I just probably wasn't paying enough attention. But if that one shots me, I need to think about what I'm doing.
We should find a defensible spot and protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more than that? We need to
Here
get
they
the
come
Emperor out
again!
Kill each other.
The dragon fire!
Damn it! It's that prisoner again! Kill him! He
Yes,
might be
it
working with
is.
the assassins.
It's me.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us. They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen
'Cause I'm
what
handsome.
I've seen.
You've seen my face, you
How
little
can I
septum.
explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates. I've served the Nine all my days, and I
Alright, let's
the
hope that we
skies
don't
are
get
marked with number. I know.
instantly killed next time. Do I go for the lover just so I can paralyze Boris later and steal his armor? Kinda tempted to. Nah, I'll go for the warrior. Warrior's a bit of what we want.
The signs I read show the end of my path. Your stars, no trophy. Men are but flesh and blood. In this, to face my dreams, but you shall.
Okie dokie.
You may as well make yourself.
Okay, he says he's gonna give us a torch
Stick
to
close, so
carry,
let's
but
do
he
our
doesn't
job.
because we're already carrying one. I'm scared because I think if that guy one-shot me last time, which I wasn't paying enough attention to see if he did or he didn't, if he one-shots me again, that is not a good sign. 'Cause it's very difficult to avoid him. Might be able to find a way if I stand quite far back to just run past and get Boris to take care of him for me.
Not much fun.
Still bollocks.
You thought we'd go down easy?
You thought we'd go down easy?
Nah, right.
What's the matter?
See you in a bit, Blood Viking. Oh, Jesus, I'm already... Oh, I don't even have any healing potions. Bloody hell. Okay, well, fare thee well, Blood Viking. Enjoy school. Glad to have you even for a bit.
We should find a defensible spot and protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards? We need to get the Emperor out of here.
My sword for the target!
Let's do this bit again.
Damn it! It's that prisoner again! Kill him! He might be working with the assassins.
No, he is not one of them. He can come with us.
You may as well make.
Okie dokie.
Good day.
Good day.
They cannot.
Featured this enough times.
The signs I read show the end of my path.
Hello, Mr. Mucker.
My death
I think you may have just
necessary
missed the
end
Bud Viking.
will come when it will come.
We are currently playing
Your
Elder
stars
Scrolls
are not
Oblivion.
mine. Today
I'm
the
sure you
warrior shall
noticed.
prove a stalwart companion when fortune fades.
I'm playing it on highest difficulty, which has thus far led to,
No
I think, me
trophies of
being one shot,
men
so I
are
need to
but
be
flesh and
very
blood.
careful
They know their doom,
about
but not
what I
the
do.
hour. In this, I am blessed to
I'll let
see
Patrick
the
Stewart
hour
here
of my
talk a
death,
bit.
to face my apportioned fate, then fall. My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors
Probably
of
need to
death,
find a way to...
but in
Because
your
currently I
face
think I should have
behold the
chat
sun's
showing up here. I
companion.
need fade so
The
it
dawn
fades
of
out eventually, I
Akatosh's
think.
bright glory may banish the coming darkness.
Right. No,
With
Elder
such
Scrolls
hope,
Online is
and
a
with the promise of your
more
aid,
recent game.
my
This
heart
is...
must be satisfied.
Elder Scrolls Online had happened after... No, long before the events of this game. So there's another... The Elder Scrolls series starts with Arena, then Daggerfall, then Morrowind, then Oblivion, then Skyrim. Elder Scrolls Online isn't part of that main series. It was set quite a bit before. It came out after Skyrim. It's set before the other games in the series, though. This is the fourth one. It's not as well known as Skyrim, but it is my favourite of
I
the
go to
series.
my
This is the one I was
grave,
brought up on,
a tongue
and the
shriller than all the music
plot is generally
calls
accepted to
me.
be better than
shall
Skyrim's, though
follow
the
me
graphics,
yet
as you
for a
can probably
while,
see, are
Then we
worse,
must part.
and the combat mechanics are also quite
There's
a
no
bit
time
worse.
to talk now, prisoner. We've got to keep moving.
Alright. I didn't play that much Skyrim because as I was telling the Bud Viking earlier, I technically owned Skyrim when it came out, but I owned it on my brother's. Well, me and my brother owned it together. It was on his Xbox, but because it was his Xbox, by the time I got to play it, it was quite a good few years out of fashion. So I mostly grew up on this one instead. I couldn't get into Skyrim. Just the plot isn't as good. I'll try and show off the plot of Oblivion if possible, if I don't die instantly like I did last time. I'm not doing this in Nuzlocke, so I can just reload whenever. So I might save once I get into the next room.
God's blood.
Because these things are more or less capable of... These people, sorry, more or less capable of one-shotting me, I think,
The Emperor's in danger!
on this difficulty.
Die, you scum!
The healing potions in here, or was it just stamina? Oh, there's healing ones, marvellous. Right, I'm gonna actually save here, just so I don't get instantly killed. Well, so if I do get instantly killed, next room, I haven't lost too much progress. Hello, Beto. Didn't think I've seen you before. I'm not using any mods. This is just base game. Just base game ran on a reasonably powerful. Well, I say reasonably powerful. It's not reasonably powerful anymore. It's just
Hold up.
a
Don't like this.
computer that I
You
think it
take
was better than it was intended for, so I can run it on highest possible settings, which are allowing for even just the base game to look much nicer than it should.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through the sewers.
Not using any mods. I am using all possible expansions, but I'm not using anything that's not in the base game. Well, it's not in. It's not official content.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the
Which
other
means
side.
as soon as
What about that side
we
passage?
get past the death of Uriel Septim, spoilers,
Let's go.
we are going to get so many quest pop-ups. FPS. What, my frames per second? I don't know. I don't know. Don't know what they are. I notice that quite often. It usually runs quite
Don't know.
smooth,
I don't see
but then
any
it will
good
just suddenly
options here.
stop and jutter. But a lot of
behind
games, I've
Wait
noticed
here,
do that
sir.
when I'm running on two
Wait here
monitors,
with the
which I'm
Emperor.
currently
Guard
doing.
him with your life.
For the Emperor!
Right. I know I need to be around this door because the guy who comes out there one-shot us last time, so I need to run away before he can hit me.
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws
There is
of
the line which I
Oblivion.
named this stream after. Right, let's hold down the backwards button, because he one-shots me. Boris, please take care of him for me. Thank you, Boris. Very much appreciated. There's Glenroy's sword. I know I need to get back to Boris as well, but it gives me a nice little line of dialogue from him. Where, so Glenroy, where are you throwing your sword, buddy? Can't find Glenroy's sword. It should have been near his dead body, but I can't see it. That's not the button I meant to press. Is it underneath him? Seemingly not. I might just give up and look for his sword. Alright, now let's talk to Boris.
I've
Do you think there's a bit of a...
the blades of
Personally,
sword to
yes,
protect the
but that is
Emperor
because
and all
I
his
don't
heirs
have the
were
nostalgia
dead.
effect of Skyrim.
The amulet.
Because
Where's the
I played...
Amulet of Kings? It
although
wasn't on the
my
Emperor's body.
brother had it after... like, at release, more or less. I didn't get access to play it until years later. So... I think the plotline's not as good in Skyrim as either. The combat system is better in Skyrim, obviously. The graphics better in Skyrim. I prefer the plot of Oblivion. And the
Strange.
even the side quest lines, I
saw
think, are
something
better in Oblivion.
Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim.
Obviously, all a matter of
They
personal
see
opinion.
more than lesser men. The
But
amulet of
Oblivion
Kings
does
is
have
a
a
sacred
big
symbol of the
nostalgia
Empire.
effect for me. It's probably my
Most
favourite
people
game of
think
all
the Red
time.
Dragon crown, but that's just jewelry.
To my
The amulet has
room
power.
light on, 'cause it's starting to get a
Only
bit dark in
true
here.
heir of the blood can wear it, they say.
Probably because
He
I've
must
got
have
the
given
windows
it to you
closed,
for a
the
reason.
curtains closed, but that's
Did he say
because
why?
it blinds me because it's directly behind the monitor. Yeah. It is better RPG. Okay. Do I think it's better than RPG? Yes. Yes, I do. I don't have anything
Joffrey,
to base that
you
off
said
other
that?
than
Why?
just from what I've played, I preferred role-playing in Oblivion.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order.
I know
Although
it is
you
just a
may
matter
not
of
think so
personal
to
preference,
media,
I guess. But
he lives
I,
quietly as
also
a monk
one
at Wayland Priory,
aspect which
near
isn't
the
in
city of
Skyrim,
Coral.
and a lot of people think it's a good thing that it's not in Skyrim, but I love it, and that is the NPCs interacting with each other, just the dumb conversations they have. I know it's
First,
very
you need to get
memeable,
out of here.
but I
Through
love
that
them
door must
so
be the entrance
much.
to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where
Just
we will
quoting them became a in-joke
It's a
for a lot of my
secret way
friends.
out of
So.
the Imperial City.
Is there more
Or it
lines in
was
this game?
supposed to be secret.
No. No, there's
Here,
not. There's only the one
you'll need
ending.
this key for the last door into the sewers.
I'm assuming you've played this game, Baydome. There's only the one ending, and it's a bit anticlimactic. The overall plot, I think, is better than Skyrim.
There are rats
But
and
again,
goblins
personal
down there.
preference.
But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced barbarian. Am I right?
Barbarian? How dare you, Boris? I'm not barbarian. I am a insert custom class here. Based around Warwick. He looks pretty cool. Oh, I'll try and I'll try and avoid spoilers then. If you've not seen it, I've played this quite a few times. Let's go for. Yeah, a lot of people's first experience to Elder Scrolls was Skyrim. I've noticed that the Elder Scrolls community generally comes down between two lines. That's Camp Morrowind, which is the game before Oblivion, and Camp Skyrim, which is obviously the game after Oblivion. Which is a shame, because Oblivion won Game of the Decade. It was a fantastic game. And it's always overlooked, because it doesn't have as good of a quest as Morrowind, generally. And it doesn't look as pretty as Skyrim, but it's the second best of both, and I think it pulls it off really well. And I think its graphics are charming. Well, Strength will be using a lot of blade and I suppose we'll just be using blade outbows actually. Endurance will be using block a lot, armor, a heavy armor, which is a big one for us. We're going to be using a lot of restoration, we're going to be using a lot of sword, so I'm either going to go for. Is it willpower? Yeah. How much fatigue you have? Yeah, okay. Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people say Skyrim was probably a lot of people's first Elder Scrolls game. It's the first Elder Scroll game a lot of more a generation had access to. Then before that, Oblivion. Yeah, it's been out for 10 years, and it's been re-released pretty much every one of those 10 years in a new console or with a new version. They've done the GTA thing of, instead of working on a new game, they keep releasing the old one. I mean, if that works, I mean, sure. But yeah, there is a trailer for it. Was it last year? They just said Elder Scrolls or whatever, and it just showed a panning shot over a mountain. There was a big debate with between me and my friends over where that was set. I think I said it. To me, it looks like. I think I said. I can't remember if I said High Rock or because I can't remember the trailer. But I can't remember if I said High Rock or Hammerfall. One of my friends said it was Elsewhere, which I don't think it looked like Elsewhere to me. To me, that looked like definitely something in the Iliac Bay. So either. You reckon High Rock? I was reckon. I think it was High Rock. I said because it didn't look too deserty from memory, but it's been a long time since I've seen that trailer. I think it's in High Rock and Hammerfell. Well, in that case, it's going to have probably the same map as Elder Scrolls Daggerfall, which is also set in both. It was the biggest game. Elder Scrolls Daggerfall had the a huge game map, way bigger than this game, way bigger than Skyrim. This game has a bigger map than Skyrim. It was huge. It was very large game map, but it's all like sort of auto-generated. That was set in both. Alright, will I go for strength or will I go for willpower or intelligence? Intelligence isn't that much use for us. We're going to go for willpower because it affects our restoration and our fatigue and magic generation, which are all useful to us. The Elder Scrolls 2 is huge. I've played a bit of Elder Scrolls 2 and I couldn't get into it. I've noticed that that's the thing of a lot of very, well, what I consider very old games. Just I can't get into them. I think it's something to do with the graphics, maybe. No, I think especially. No, I think because of everything else with the graphics and that, if they were to make it as big with modern day graphics and a modern day game engine, it'd be too big of a game. It'd be way too big of a game, I reckon. Yeah, I'll go for strength. Strength and endurance. I didn't really get that far into Elder Scrolls 2. I started playing it, and I just couldn't get engaged. But sometimes you're just not in the mood for it. I could go back to it at some point. I didn't bring it with me when I moved into my flat, but it'll be somewhere back at my parents' house. So I might go back to that at some point. Blah, blah. I've never played it before. I think a couple of my friends have. I think when they played it, they never shut up about it. But because they never shut up about it, I didn't take any information they were giving about it in. Because I was like, oh, this is... But no, I think from memory they said it was a good game, but it's not one I've played. But they never shut up about it. Heavy armor. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard it's a very good game. Okay, never played it. Let's see, what else do we want? Restoration. I might go for security, because we're going to be picking a lot of locks. Still have room for one more. We should probably get something so we can deal with mages a bit better, so something ranged. Which means either marksman or destruction. Which is that? Oh, here's where I out myself. Never played a Witcher game. Because when Witcher 3 came out and there was all the hype about it, I didn't have my current computer and I only had a really old computer, so I couldn't actually run it. And now that I have the time to run it, if I was to play it, I've got a friend who'd accuse me of copying him. So I'm not going to play The Witcher. I might end up playing it at some point, but it's not on my list. Yeah, just those... Do you not have friends like that? Yeah, no, I should play it at some point, and I'll probably get around to it. But I know that I've got this friend who'd be completely insufferable about me playing The Witcher. Oh, it's a long game. I might, if I ever get around to playing that, I might end up streaming it. Then just because it'll be a complete surprise for me. Unless it's a game which Twitch wouldn't be happy with me streaming. Because there are games like that where
Don't fret, boyo. I'll be gentle.
That gave me a fright. I forgot I set that up. Jesus. You play Cyberpunk? Might do. Haven't decided. I'm in a bit of a budget. I can't get too many games which I don't already own. But I'll see. Maybe around when I get more money, perhaps. I'll go for destruction. No, I won't. I'll go for marksman. You reckon? Cyberpunk above Witcher? Was there another game I was after? I can't remember. I don't think there was. I think the other game I was after was CK3 and I've already got that. Yes. Okay,
I
I'll look.
wasn't far off. In any
I'll look at
case,
Cyberpunk, see if
rats and
it goes on
goblins won't
sale.
give you any trouble. You must
Don't know
get the
much about
amulet
Cyberpunk, to be honest. I
Joffrey.
think I've heard a couple of
Take
friends
no
talk about it.
chances, but
But I
proceed
don't
to
know much
Winding
about it, to tell you
Priory
the truth.
immediately. Got it?
Yes. Immediately.
Good. The
I
Emperor's
won't
trust was
dilly-dally
well
on the
placed.
way, Boris, don't worry.
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body.
I'll give it a look.
And make sure no one.
I'll
By
see
the
how
way,
much it
thanks
costs.
for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it
Yeah.
is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Yeah, I'll give a look into it. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of these quest pop-ups now that... Here we go. Yeah, I'll have a look into Cyberpunk. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of lag there. Ooh. Good footage. That's interesting. That's very good. I quite like branching aspects in RPGs. There's gonna be a lot of replayability to it. And now that we've actually picked blade as a skill, we should be able to do quite a bit more damage with one. We were dealing previously 2, and now it's up to 4. Fantastic. Has it? That might be why I've heard about it so much from my friends. I think it's one of the games they've joked about it's finally coming out. Or is it? No, it's either that or... Favorite Pokemon soundtrack. Ooh. Oh, what is my favorite Pokemon soundtrack? Gen 3's up there, Gen 4's up there. There's a couple of good bangers from Gen 5. I don't remember anything particularly good from Gen 6, 7 or 8 off the top of my head. So it's either going to be Gen 3 or 4 or 5. Probably... Gen 3 has the best soundtrack, but that is probably heavily skewed from my Gen 3 nostalgia. Also, there's a big improvement in music between Gens 2 and 3, so that obviously helps. Yeah, I'm gonna say probably Gen 3 is my favorite. Alright. Ooh, imagine waiting 8 years for a game. I'm trying to think if there's another... I think people have been waiting on Vicky 3 for so long, and that's just not even going to happen, I don't think. I think Paradox have abandoned the whole Vicky project. I don't even remember the Gen 6 Paris soundtrack. It's been that long since I've played Gen 6. Starfield. That name vaguely rings a bell, Starfield. Oh, Victoria 3. By Paradox Interactive. It's grand strategy historical thing set in the Victorian era. People have been wanting that for ages. Vicky 2's been out. Thing is, people have been wanting Vicky 3 to come out, even though it's never been rumored to be coming out. No, Paradox have never hinted that they're even going to make Vicky 3. But people just keep clamoring for it, and every time Paradox hints that they might be releasing a new game, the Vicky fans have been getting excited unnecessarily, because I don't think it's going to happen. When they announced CK3, people thought that was going to be Vicky 3. Even to the point where the Paradox staff made a joke about it. like it's gonna have 3 in the name, and no, it's not Vicky 3. I'm not gonna complain. I never really played the Vicky games because Vicky 2 suffers from the problem I have with a lot of games in which it's too old for me to get invested in. I'm not much of a retro gamer until this game becomes retro. As soon as Oblivion becomes retro, I'm officially too old to be myself. I think we are fine as we are. Alright, we've finally left the tutorial area with about half an hour left of the stream. Fantastic. I'm gonna not fast travel in this run through, I don't think. Just going to run. So alright, see you later, Badome. I'm glad to have you join the stream. I'm always happy to see a new viewer. I'm always happy to see people interact in chat as well. I hope you had a good time, and I hope you have a good rest of the day. The mud crab or something near me, isn't there? There's definitely combat music going on. Where are you? There he is. I think mud crabs have a leaping attack, which again, I hate enemies with leaping attack. These aren't as bad as rats, they can still move backwards while fighting them. See you later. I see you later, I mean probably see you next Oblivion stream. Okie dokie. Going to... I think I'm just going to focus on the main quest line for the first few streams. I'm going to finish the main quest line before I do the other ones. So for now, I'm just going to run to Coral. What was it? It is Coral, isn't it? Yeah, it is. There we go. I run to Coral. Got a funny feeling that I may have made things too difficult for myself by putting it on the hardest difficulty. We'll see. We'll see. I won't fast travel, so we'll get to experience the lovely generated scenery of the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Look at this place, it's beautiful. Stars, the trees, the mountains. The rocks a bit less so, especially when you're up close to them. I love this game. People call it out for being ugly. I think it's got lovely charm to it. I think it's beautiful in its own way. There's another sewer exit. We won't be taking it. Ah, 2 mud crabs. I think our swords need a break because it's fading out on the bottom left there. Okay. To go back to your question earlier, Mr. Mucker, if you're talking about not just from which gen and which specific track, with Gen 3. Maybe. Oh, actually, no. No. Favorite track. Either the Gym Leader theme from Gen 8. As I said, I was impressed by anything in Gen 8. I'm taking that back. Either Gym Leader theme from Gen 8 or Bede's theme in Gen 8. Both absolute bangers. Both fantastic tunes. I like the Underwater theme from Gen 3. Cynthia's theme in Gen 4. There was one of the city themes in Gen 5 I quite like, but I'm gonna say the Gym Leader theme from Gen 8 is my favourite soundtrack. It was fantastic. Okay. I'm actually gonna start heading southwest so I can get onto the road to Coral opposed to just running in the wilderness. There's a wolf there. These things are alright, because you can anticipate their attacks reasonably well, but then you get stopped them to do it. So when you've got a sword of decent range on it, like this long sword, they're not too bad. We'll get down eventually. I am playing on... Oh, there goes the sword. Goodness me. Back to the short sword. It's got less of a range, which puts a bit more danger while fighting the wolf. Does about the same amount of damage though. Come on. Go down, boy. There we go. Ah, my mouse is lagging. Okie dokie. Back to heading for coral. Right, we're on a road now, so I think we should be a little bit safer, and the direction should be easier. As I say, just as I say it's easier, a wolf appears, and these are a little... They take time, but they're not too difficult. Yeah. As you can see, the combat mechanics of this game, not the most elaborate. You just point and click. And move backwards so they can't hit you. Really, I should be letting my stamina go a bit between shots. But hey, that's what a smart person probably wouldn't do. I think it works out better if you just keep attacking. Maybe drinking stamina potions though. Okay. There's a little settlement on the other side of this bridge called Way. I used to have a mod on which added a Bible house there, because I always thought that this settlement could do with expanding. Such a nice place. All these horses which aren't ours. Can't even buy a horse here. What that guy called? Saratha, okay. Been playing too much D&D. I read it as Strahd, with a little apostrophe after the S. That'd have been cool. Look at this. Look at these lovely towers across the bridge. Fantastic. Feels if they should have what they call the little drop-down gates. I feel as if they should have those as well. But it would have been able to say the purpose should, you know, a siege or something actually befall the city. Here you go. Way. Actually, should I rest in Way before I advance on my way? Yeah, why not?
So, welcome to the Walnut Inn. Could I interest you in a room or perhaps a bit of wine?
I think I'll pass on the wine, Laura, so I'll just buy a room.
There's a fresh bed available to anyone who's got the 10 gold.
Yeah, I'll take it. 10
so
gold.
be it. Head upstairs and look.
We haven't exactly got much gold right now,
Have a fine journey and keep yourself
but
safe.
we can work on that.
Hey, you.
He sells
Yeah,
illicit goods, which we
Come here.
100% cannot afford right now. We're not going to spend too long resting here. We're just going to rest until the morning. Okay, let's... Okay. Now leveling up in this game is a bit unusual because there's a specific way of doing it, and unless you power game how you level, you're never going to reach maximum potential. But I'm not smart enough to know how to do that, so I'm instead just going to level up these. I'd rather be much of the power gamer, I'm too much of a casual. How far are we off next level though? It is towards there. Oh, we're actually quite near already. I'm going to chalk that up to all the restoration training I did in the tutorial area.
Hey, you. Yeah, you.
I'd love to have this Imperial Legion's armor. Look at it, it's fantastic. It's way better than it is in Skyrim. They literally bring the Imperial tech level down in Skyrim. Bring it from sort of early modern Renaissance down to Roman. Especially, that's bad, especially considering they bring it up north where it's going to be way colder. You know, when people think of empires, they think Rome. At least in the Western world. Or Britain, actually, I suppose. Good old British Empire. How I miss you. I don't at all, but whatever. If the joke fits, I'm British, I'm allowed to say it. So we're going to we could fast travel to Coral. That is a mechanic in this game, as it is in Skyrim. I don't know. I think it's quite nice walking, taking in the scenery. So I think it's a beautiful game. Got this lovely sense of wonder about it, which I think is personally lacking in Skyrim. This looks so bright and magical, you know. But Skyrim's, from memory, is quite a bit darker. It's a darker palette. Is my audio working? Yeah, it is. Hey guys, I was talking about this with the Bud Viking earlier, Mr. Mucket, if you're still there. Is my audio any better from the past few streams? Because I noticed that it was quite tinny in the when I was watching back a video. So I'm hoping that I've got a mixer that's fixed that. Because I've not actually listened back to the mixer, so I don't know what it's doing to my voice. I'm hoping it's fixed the tinniness. Why did I come up? Oh, do we need to head through this fort? This fort. Oh, excellent. Fort Ash. Don't want to go investigating too deeply. Because depending on which kind of fort it is, we might instantly die in there. But there might be some loot up here. Ooh, it's a potion. There's a chest over there. Oh, goblin. Well, I think this might be a goblin one then. That was a lot of goblins. Maybe it's a berserker one. The berserkers have killed all the goblins. Yep. Oh, there's something killing either a dog or a wolf. I think that may be outside the fort then. Very nice. How are we doing in terms of carry weight? Quite a bit below, but we could do with losing a fair bit still. There's a lot of stuff we've got here we can sell. So all good. Pardon me. So this way, head to Coral. Oh, there's a highwayman.
We can.
Okay, I'm gonna save before we fight this highwayman, so don't lose so much progress. I reckon we can beat him.
Take that.
Famous last words.
Take that.
We're not doing much damage to him. Oh my goodness, no, we cannot beat him. Let's slowly run backwards. And hopefully an Imperial Guardsman will help us. Oh, an Imperial Guardsman. Please say there's one not too far from here. There's a scary cat man chasing me. They're quite often on patrol along roads like this. Ah! Perfect! There's one! Come on. Take care of him for me. Come on. This is a very cowardly strategy for a high difficulty run, but I don't care. I have no shame. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Guardsman, sir. Let's take a quick rest. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I think we're that far now. Got another settlement apparently on the way. Got a guidebook for this game somewhere. I don't think I'll need it. I'm very well familiar with the game, so don't remember this settlement though. Truth be told, I might want to see the name of it. I don't off the top of my head. No, I do not remember Odell Farm. Is this one of the Daedric quest related ones? Is this one where there was a pacifist man inside and you need to drive him to violence? Oh, that's a locked door. Let's not go through. It might be. I can't remember. Oh no, this is the one where there's there's a couple of farmers. And you need to fight off creatures attacking their farm. Can't remember what kind of creatures. But they come in waves and there's you and I think 2 brothers. And you help fight off and protect their farm. There we go, I knew it'd come back to me eventually. Oh, he is Wayne Priory. Hello, good sir. How are you?
I'm the shepherd here. Eranor's the name. If he's not sleeping or eating, he'll be fussing with his books, I reckon, over in the...
Very nice.
Goodbye.
Yes?
Hello,
Can I help
Prior.
you? He's upstairs. Go ahead.
Very nice. Oh,
I'm
Joffrey.
Brother Joffrey. What do you want? This cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet. Let me see it. By the 9.
This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death? As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Close up Jaws of the Bloom. What an iconic line for an iconic stream.
His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion. But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers. I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the Emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the Emperor was aware of. I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Great. There's yet an heir. And he's a word I'm not sure I'm allowed to say on Twitch.
His name is Martin.
Begins with a B.
He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence,
he has
as
a
seems
fantastic
likely, he
voice.
is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you...
Give me some stuff, can't you, Joffrey?
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply.
Very nice. Hopefully we can get some better armor or weapon. Ooh. Yeah, that's a two-handed sword, which isn't ideal. I'll take the bow and arrows. And all the iron armor. All the potions. But the scroll. I think before we... Oh, goodness me. Before we head to Kvatch, I'm going to head into the city of Coral itself. I'm heading the wrong way for that. That's this way.
Well met.
And I'm going to sell a bunch of stuff because we are carrying near capacity. And we could do with lightening our load so that we can sell. Sorry, so that we can get more loot so we can sell the loot. Eventually, I hope to get our own house somewhere. I think Battlehorn Castle will be good for us down the line. That's for down the line. For now, we'll just do some our bits and bobs and Coral.
Hello.
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 Waiting from yourself, kids. Yeah, that was like this statue. It's lovely.
Sure, it may not be the best in all
Okay,
series.
so... Oop, has my Oblivion crashed? My Oblivion has crashed. Fantastic. Well, it also said, well, we entered the city. We're coming near the time that I've been packing up anyways. So I think I'm actually going to end the stream a couple of minutes early. I will throw us onto the ending screen and I will allow people, potentially, if there are other viewers, to use this time to catch up, I suppose. And so, fare thee well.